Doing it back here again for our video, and I wanted to do a video and get a video up because I start working tomorrow and I wanted to get one more video up because I don't know when the next time I'll be able to get a video up. And in this video I want to talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I've had this idea to do this video for a few months now, and in this video I just want to talk about why I think films and movies are important to people and why they're important parts of so many people's lives. Now, of course, I'm going to talk about why I think movies are important to me personally, but I also think that a lot of other people can relate to why I enjoy films so much. Um, and this goes back all the way to back when I was very, very young, before I even started school. I was exposed to a lot of movies when I was younger. I would watch so many films when I was younger, and when I watch a lot of movies I used to watch as a kid, now it brings me back to that time. It brings me back to a simpler time, back when I was more innocent, and back when life just wasn't so hectic or life just wasn't as crazy. Basically when you were a kid, all you really had to worry about was what what are you gonna do when you get outside, and stuff. And I remember back, when I was a kid, all I would do, and this was before I even started school. Back what I would do is I would just go outside and play, with the neighborhood kids or just by myself, and then I would come back in and I would just watch movies. And every time I watch a movie, it would always, there were so many films that I would love to I would just watch movies over and over again, and they became sort of a part of me. Like a lot of my favorite movies are movies that I would watch over and over again. When I was a kid, because that's really all I had to do was either go outside and play or go inside and watch movies. And for the most part, I would watch movies a lot more than I would go outside and play. And they became a part of me. And then when I started school, um, I had friends in school, in elementary school. I had friends, I had people that I talked to, um, in my neighborhood, or people I would go to school with that I would play with outside of school, or I would talk to them in school. But I always felt a bit alienated at school. I always felt like that I was different from a lot of other kids, and you know, I didn't. I was kind of bullied a little bit, but not as bad as I was, in middle school. But I just always sort of felt like I was different from a lot of kids. And when I went home and I watched a movie, it that was the best time to for me to sort of forget about that. It was a great time for me to sort of forget about my issues with school, and it was sort of it was my sanctuary, was being able to go home and watch a movie. And then of course as I got older, it got worse for me in middle school, and I was able, I still had movies to watch and stuff, but it was just a lot more difficult. Middle school was probably the worst years of my life so far, and I was just always glad to be able to just, for a couple of hours a day, sit down and watch one of my favorite movies. And what I'm getting at is I think that they're a great sanctuary. They're a great way to forget about your issues in life and forget about your problems, and just stop and watch a movie for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever type of movie it is, whether it's a comedy or a horror movie. Movies are just a great way of helping you forget about what's going on in your life, and what is whatever your problems are. You can just, if you go to a movie theater, you want to forget about your issues. You just want to go and sit in a dark room with some popcorn and a drink or whatever and watch a movie, and be taken away into a world. And I think that movies can be very therapeutic. I think that they can really help people. I know a lot of people, when they talk about their favorite movies, they're their favorites because they help them forget about life. They help them, they just help them have a moment of peace for a few hours a day. And I think that's one of the best things about films, especially if it's your favorite movie. And because, if you're going through changes in your life, whatever it is, you're starting a new job like me, or if you're having problems with your marriage, or if you just got into a relationship, no matter what, your favorite movie is not going to change. It's always going to be the same. It's always going to be there for you. So whenever, you're going through changes, or whether it be good changes or bad changes, you know exactly what to expect when you pop in your favorite movie. You know exactly what that character is going to say. You know exactly what's going to happen. That cheerleader is going to get killed, or that guy's going to throw that football and hit a guy in the head. Or that one guy's going to drink too much and you know exactly what's going to happen in your favorite movies. And that's what I think is great about film, is that you know you always know what to expect with your favorite films. um, and they're always, no matter what. I mean, unless of course you watch a different, they release a different cut, like an extended cut or a director's cut of your favorite movie, and it's a version you've never seen. Then of course it changes. But of course, the version you remember as a kid never changes, and that's what I think is great about film, is your favorite films, you always know what to expect when it comes to your favorite movies. And your favorite movies, they become a part of you. Like for me, when I was younger, like I said, I did have friends and I did play with the kids in my neighborhood, but I didn't play with them as much, as I think a lot of other kids did. I was mostly inside a lot watching movies, and when you watch movies every day, over and over again, the same movies, they become a part of you. You become connected with the characters, and they become a part of your being, a part of your feelings. Just everything, can be affected by film. You can change your opinion on certain subjects just by watching the movie about that certain subject. Something that you may not know a lot about, or something that you may have been against before. You can watch a film, or a documentary, or a TV show about a certain subject, and it can change your opinion on that. And you can become affected by something that you were never really affected before. Um, they're a great, I know some people say that they've been changed by films, that movies have changed their life, and I really do believe that. I really do think that movies have the power to change their life. Movies, cinema, whether it be a short film, or a documentary, or a comedy, movies, they can change people's lives, and they're so embedded into so many people's lives that, like I said, they become a part of you. Um, they become something great, something that you can depend on. Um, Even if it's a movie that you don't like, even if it's a movie that you hate, you could go to a theater and watch a terrible movie, and even though you think, wow, this movie was pretty terrible, but at least you got some enjoyment out of how terrible it was. At least for that 1 minute, you're only, well, not 1 minute, but I mean at least for that time, I'll say, at least for that time, your only problem in life right now is how bad that movie was. Even if you have a lot of other problems in your life, at least for that one time watching that movie, for that hour and a half, 2 hours, at least the only problem for you in that time is, how bad the movie was. But then again, of course, watching a movie might make you feel worse. If you're having a really bad day or a really bad week or whatever, and then you try to go to a movie because you think, oh, well, this movie looks good. At least I can go and I can enjoy watching this movie, and it'll make me feel better. And then the movie sucks. Then obviously it's just going to make you feel worse, because you just went through whatever you were going through in life, and then you watch a shitty movie, and that's like just the last straw. Um, so, of course there are a lot of bad movies out there, but I think that, there's a lot of really great movies that overshadows the bad, and I just think that movies are just, they're not only just therapeutic. You don't have to just watch a movie just to watch it, because you're having a bad day. You can just watch a movie if you're having a great day. Like if you have a great life and you want to watch movies that make you feel better, like you're in a great mood, you're happy, and you want to watch movies that'll make you even more happy. Like for me, one thing that I love to do before my birthday is I love to watch my favorite movies. You know, if it's the week before my birthday, I'm excited for my birthday. I can't wait for, my birthday. I can't wait to see, whoever I invite to, my birthday party or whatever. And I want to be in a great mood, and so I pop in some of my favorite movies throughout that week, so I'm just in a great mood. That's one thing I always love doing. Of course, before Halloween, so many people love watching horror movies throughout that month because they know that, if you're a horror fan, that is your time to be able to enjoy as many horror movies as you can, and it gets you excited for Halloween or Christmas. Watching Christmas movies, of course, will get you excited for Christmas. So, movies can make you feel whatever you want them to make you feel. They can make you feel good, or if you're depressed and you want to watch a sad movie, they can make you feel worse. They can make you change your opinion on subjects, or some of them might not even affect you at all. You might just watch them just for the sake of watching the movie and not feel a thing about them. But my point is that movies make you feel. They can make you feel happy, sad, depressed. They can make you, think of something some way that you originally didn't. And I think that that's what's great about film. It's just like reading a book, or seeing a painting, seeing an art, on a wall. It makes you have feelings, and that's what's great about film is an art. Film is filmmakers are artists. I know I'm saying a lot. If you guys watched my last video, then you guys know that I stumble across words and stuff, and even right now, I don't even know if this video is making as much sense as I originally wanted it. But my point is that film, it helps you in life. It helps you deal with things. It helps you feel better. But then again, it also, if you're already in a good mood, it makes you feel better. If you're already happy, watching your favorite movies will already make you feel even better. Or if you're about to make a change in your life, like later on tonight, I'm probably going to watch a couple of my favorite movies because they help me relax. They help me deal with things right now, like, starting my new job tomorrow, and that's kind of a big thing for me, and I'm both excited and nervous, and I want to sort of have a comfort, and movies and music are my comforts in life, like these films right here behind me are my comfort. They're what make me feel connected with other people. They're what help me escape from life, or they help me enjoy life more. And that's what I think movies and film are important to me and important to so many people is, they're a part of you, So, anyway, guys, I hope I made sense with this video, and I just wanted to do a video just talking about why I think films and movies are important to people and why they're important to me. And I hope that you guys can agree with me on, on my opinions on why I think films are important. And I would also love to hear from you guys. Why are movies and film important to you guys? Why do you enjoy watching movies more than reading books or, drawing or whatever other, hobbies that you may enjoy? Why are films and movies important to you? Let me know down below in the comments. Anyway, guys, like I said, I do start my new job tomorrow, so I don't know when my next video will be up. But I do hope to at least have a couple of videos up next week. It just depends. But anyway, guys, as always, if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and if you guys want to join my movie collecting Facebook group, I'll leave links down below. And I will also leave links in the pinned comment in the comment section so you guys can find them easily. I'm probably going to start doing that as well, because I know some people, they don't look in the description box and they don't see my links, so I'll probably start posting those in the comment section as well. And like I said, let me know down below, why are films and movies important to you? Anyway, guys, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you all have a great Sunday.